Hi, everyone. Sherry Sokolowski from SLS Event Planning and Consulting. Today's topic is about don't be fearful of the unknown. Don't let it stop you in your tracks. What do I mean by that? I mean several different things. Right now, so many people are fearful of what's going to happen to their business, their personal life, their clients. Are live events going to happen again? Uh, Fearful that their wedding that they've had to postpone may not happen the way they want it. So many graduations should be happening right now and proms, but they have not been because of the social distancing not being into effect. There's just so many things right now that people are fearful for. And I'm not trying to downgrade that fear. What I do want you to realize and know is don't be fearful of the unknown. Don't let it stop you in your tracks. Don't let it stop you from living your life. People are depending on you. You are depending on you. If you stand in that spot for way too long, nothing is going to happen, and it's as if life is standing still. There's precious time that we have been given and have been blessed with, and what you choose to do with it is all dependent upon your mindset. I just did a video last week that I hope you've checked out. If you haven't, check it out. It's with Ron Ipact about leadership mindset and where you need your mind and your thought to be in regards to being a leader. People are depending on you, your families, your employees, your clients, the industry, the community. Being an entrepreneur, small business owner, is not for the faint at heart, but it is for the serving heart. If you are someone who got in this business as being a small business owner because you want to serve and you have a purpose to serve, you have something that they need, then they need you. You can't stand in that fear of the unknown for very long. I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to share a personal story with you. SLS Event Planning has been around since 2012, and I have been very blessed to have year after year growth until last year. It hit where I wasn't growing like I had projected to grow all the years prior, and I didn't know what that meant for me as the breadwinner, as they like to say, for my family, and I'll explain what that means in a minute. Or as a business owner, I didn't know what that meant. So I was standing in fear. I was paralyzed from the brain down and didn't know what to do. My back was up against the wall. I was down on my knees crying and praying to my Lord. I don't know what to do. Please help me. Bring me hope. Bring me guidance. And I woke up the next day with phone calls lined up. 2 of them had already been planned. 1 wasn't. I had the instant, thanks to the good Lord, a name pop into my head saying, Sherry, reach out to so-and-so. And I did. And he's like, yeah, you can get on the phone today. And within a day, I had 3 people that I had talked to. 2 of them were mentors of me and to me over the years. And 1, it was someone brand new that I had come across months prior in the event industry. And her and I spoke. What those conversations did for me was change my mindset. It allowed me to step forward out of my fear and open up my mind to possibilities, to open up my mind to being optimistic about the future, to open up my mind to what was there, but I couldn't think about it or recall it because I was paralyzed from fear. They shared with me what they thought I needed to do based on how they knew me and my knowledge. The 2 mentors did. The 3rd person, all she did was let me talk. I just kind of spilled it all out for her and said, here's what I'm facing. And she's like, Sherry, I faced that 3 years ago. For her, it was her 5th year in instead of her 7th year in like me. And she said, and this is what I put into motion. And she shared with me, and here's what's super cool about this. There's so many super cool things about this story. But one specifically was, I knew I wanted for so long to do something different in my business. And I would go out to these live events and help manage them and run them for my clients. And then I would hear an amazing speaker from stage talk about something in their industry. And I'm like, oh, I want to do that. How can I do that? And I'd take all these notes. And then I'd have this thought in my head of like, I want to do that too in my business. But I was being so busy working in my business and not on it that it just sat in the corner of my pile of notes time after time after time. And the vision wasn't there. And the purpose of what I wanted to do for my business, other than serve my clients, wasn't there. So hearing this woman talk about what she's done in her event planning company over the years brought my vision that I had in the back of my mind to life. She was telling me about all of these things that she put into place, and 2 years later, how it's been successfully sustaining her business. And it was like, oh, it can happen. It happened for her. Why can't it happen for me? And I was so super excited about it. I share that story with you for many reasons. Yes, I was standing in fear. I was paralyzed from the brain down because I couldn't think about what my next steps should be. For me personally, I stepped aside and I took it to my Lord because I knew I couldn't manage it on my own. And He opened my eyes to who I needed to talk to the next day. They opened up my eyes to what I needed to hear. They opened up my eyes, my mind, and my vision to see this is what you could be doing. So instantly, I ordered these big notepads that I've got all over my office where I wrote out my vision for what I wanted my business to look like 2+ years from now. I wrote out my next steps. I started working over the next 3 or 4 days what a new program was going to look like so that I could start offering that as a service, that would be the next launch into all these other things I want to do. It's been a slow process because here's what happened. Just like it does with I'm sure every other business owner watching this, is I fell back into that routine of working in my business. I spent a couple of months putting all of these things into place. Then I got busy again with my clients and working in my business. So the one thing that I failed to do was put things into place to manage my time better. I'm really great at managing time for events and helping my clients, but I'm not so great at it in managing it for myself on my business. So that's something I'm working on now and trying to do my best to make that outline happen so that I can spend my time efficiently working on my business. I share that story for you just so that you understand that it doesn't matter who you are, where you are, or what you do. Every single one of us comes across a point in time in our career where we stand in fear and we're paralyzed and we don't know what to do. Please know that you're not in it alone. Reach out to someone, even if it's a peer or a mentor or someone you haven't talked to in a while, or someone that you may not have thought of before. But it's important to reach out to someone who may have a different outlook on things, but they have of a like mind. And what I mean by that is it has to be someone within the same kind of industry as you are, small business owner mindset. And that is because, especially in what's happening in today's world, we have to look out for one another. We're all in this together, and we all have a different thinking process of how we're going to move forward, but they'll have a different outlook on it than you would. Your family and your friends are there to support you emotionally, but they're not there to support you financially. They're not there to support you in your business in a way that someone else could. Now, that might not be the same for everyone. Now, mind you, my own husband is a huge supporter of me. He brings me lots of great input and advice on my business that I wouldn't have thought of before. And sometimes he brings in great criticism that I don't want to hear, but I know I need to. So yeah, reach out to them, but don't let that be the only person or people that you do reach out to. If you don't have someone like that in your life, feel free to reach out to me. Leave your comment below or reach out to me through my website to just schedule a discovery call, and we can use that time to talk about what's happening. And I can put you in touch with maybe somebody that could help you if it's not myself. Because please know, we are all in this together. And I want you to know the big takeaway from this video today is don't let fear of the unknown stop you from moving forward. Every day, do something for yourself, for your business, and for your family to move forward, because we're all counting on you and we all need you. This is Sherry Sokolowski, Strategic Event Planner at SLS Event Planning and Consulting. I'm here to help and serve you and would love to hear from you. Please like this video below if you liked it. If you have some comments or questions or feedback or anything that involves some engagement with us, please leave so below. I'd love to hear from you. I have been spending a lot of time these last few weeks conducting new interviews with people in the event and business industry. Check out those videos here on my YouTube channel, and you will walk away, I guarantee you, with at least 1 to 3 bullet points that could be significant in your business. I've got more to come for you. In fact, I've got about 3 or 4 videos waiting to be edited to put out here for you so that you can get more information to learn how events, whether they're virtual or live, can help you grow your business and your brand, as well as other things within your business to continue moving you forward. I look forward to hearing from you. Stay safe and stay in touch.